Hello, good evening. Good evening, good evening. Okay. Weight loss ang topic natin eh. Okay? So, um, while driving here, okay, I, dahil sa traffic, no, I wanted to change my normal lecture on weight loss, no? So, I won't make it medyo technical pa rin ng konti, but I'll try to make it as simple as possible. Okay? And I thought of some crazy way of presenting, no? And I told my wife to listen also because she hasn't heard this thing yet, no? So, just for your, inimbento ko lang to eh. Okay? While driving. Okay? So, let's start, huh? If you have any questions along the way, no, you wanna ask. No? I'll try to make it simple. It cannot be very technical kasi, mahirap intindihin ng ano. But I'll try to make it as easy. Okay? Now, when we want to lose weight, as what Tina mentioned, do you want to lose weight just to lose the weight or to lose the inches? The inches, huh? Or both? Both can be. No, kasi, let's say you're heavy, no? And you want to lose weight, so you exercise, you do weights and all, no? You can end up getting sexy, but your weight is still the same. Why? Because muscles, no, are heavier than fat. So you're taking out the fat, but you're adding muscles, diba? So you end up losing inches, but the weight remains the same. Okay? So it's possible na ganun, no? So basically, I would think, no, that what we want initially, especially after Christmas and New Year, is to lose the inches, no? Inches. Itong January 24, this coming January 24, I'm supposed to be a ninong of a wedding, no? And so sometime December, no, ang ano dun is attire was black suit, diba? So December before Christmas, I tried on my black suit. Aba, masikip na, di ba? So I said, anak ko, anong gagawin ko ngayon, no? I have 2 months before the wedding, no? So what I did was I went to yung gumagawa ng the suit, no, a tailor. And ang coat niya napakataas eh, no? So I said, ganyan ka ba mahal ngayon ang magpagawa ng suit, no? It was really parang mind-boggling ko. Wow, I didn't know. So I said, maghahanap na lang ako ng yung ready-made, ready-to-wear in the stores, no? So shopping naman ako. I went around. And I saw some, no? The cheap ones, okay lang, no? Parang blazer, pero hindi pang ninong eh, no? So, ninong. Even my wife will be the ninang eh, no? So, pair kami. Buti siya, sexy. Ako hindi eh, no? So, I tried it. The decent ones, may kamahalan din eh, no? So, ito na. I had to finally decide. I said, you know what? I won't spend na lang for a suit. I'll just try to lose weight. Diba? So, I only started after Christmas to lose weight. So I only have 1 month na lang to go to lose weight. Anyway, that's why it's very relevant to me now, and I can share. No, I can share with you exactly what I'm doing. And yesterday, no, after actually a little more than 1 week of trying to lose weight, kasya na yung sa akin eh. No? Pero yung pants, medyo masikip pa. Kasi malaki yung puwet ko eh. No? So, pero medyo kasya na. I said, okay ito no? So, to think my wife was saying, just buy a suit, di ba? Para wala nang hassle. But if you do that, then you miss the chance to get healthy, di ba? To try to lose weight and get healthy. So, I decided, no, I'll try to lose weight. And here I am now with the new pakulo on my lecture on weight loss. Okay? How many of you take coffee? Oh, that's good. How many of you take 3-in-1 coffee? 3-in-1. 3-in-1. That's good. You remember this, 3-in-1 is really good. 3-in-1. Mukhang 1 ba yan? Mukhang 9. Okay? Kita ba? 3-in-1. This is what you have to remember lang. Okay? Because there are so many things to think about when it comes to losing weight. No? Ang dami. Ang daming nag-affect sa ano. But if you can remember this, you'll be fine. No? First, although we're talking about losing weight, we're actually talking about losing inches. Okay? So, our talk today will be about inches, or IN. No? There are 3 INs, 1, 2, 3, that you have to think about when it comes to losing weight. No? The first is input vis-a-vis output. No? This is very mathematical. Let's say kumain ka ng 10 pounds ng bakal, di ba? Tapos nagpupo ka ng 5 pounds of bakal, di ba? How much weight did you lose or gain? Simple lang, no? You gained 5 pounds. Kasi you took in 10 and you wasted 5, di ba? So, ganyan lang yan. In short, the more you eat, if you eat more than you expend, di ba? You will gain weight. If you expend more than you eat, you will lose weight. No? Mathematics. No? If you eat as much as you expend, then you will maintain your weight. Okay? By expending, I'm talking about burning the energy. No? Whether it's just regular metabolism, or exercise, or sauna, or whatever. No? Or even detox, urination, defecation, all of that stuff that comes out. In and out lang yan. Okay? So, in general, that's one thing you have to think of. That's one principle of weight management. No? I call it now weight management, not just weight loss. In and out, positive or negative. No? Easy yan, ano? No? Gets yan, ano? More you eat, more than what you expend, you will gain. That's the reason why exercise is important. Okay? That's the reason why exercise is important, because it makes you expend more than you eat. Unless you really eat a lot, di ba? So, dapat i-balance mo. It used to be when I wake up in the morning, no? I think about my day, I go, okay, anong dapat gawin ko today, di ba? If it's a busy day, then I will eat breakfast. If it's walang magawa, no? Now I'm 66 years old, no? I don't practice as often in my clinics as I did before. PhD ang tawag niya, no? Parating half day, no? So, PhD ako ngayon, di ba? So I'm not as active anymore as before. So I should be eating more than normal, pero dahil Christmas, New Year, Three Kings, birthday ko pa December, nag-gain ako ng weight, di ba? So, this is where exercise comes in. Some people, when they want to lose weight, they say, I won't eat na lang, fasting, or talagang ayaw kumain, no? Sometimes that can be good, sometimes not, no? You can overdo it, no? And then you end up getting dizzy, no? Not producing enough blood, wala ng energy, no? Sakitin and all that stuff, no? So, and that happens kasi hindi ka na kumakain, wala nang mga vitamins, minerals, nutrients that's coming to your body that you need. Okay? So there is a depletion of nutrients, no, or nutrition. That's where, for me, that's where Sante Barley comes into the picture. Okay. Today I am on a fast, no? Para kasya pa din yung pants sa akin. sa akin kasi hindi pa kasya, no? So I'm trying to fast para my foot becomes smaller, no? So I haven't had any solid food the whole day since I woke up, no? I've been taking fluids, and my fluids is Sante. Okay. This is my second. Again, ang laman yan, ganito, no? It's Sante. So, even if I don't eat a regular meal, most of the vitamins are in it. Di ba? Most of the vitamins are in it. If not, maybe I'll say all the essential vitamins are already in the barley that we have. So I'm not worried na, I might get dizzy, my nutrition will be bad. Hindi, kasi nandyan na. It's like a multivitamin, di ba? So it's there, it's complete. No? So for me, you can experiment on fasting, no? Or you want to do a water fast, then you can take your barley, no? Okay, that's the first three. Okay, in one. Input and output. The next one is a little more technical. It's called insulin resistance. You can Google all of this if you want, When we take, insulin is a it has so much to do with many processes in your body, no? It's not only, let's say, to bring in the sugar into the cell and all, no? It works with so many, or if not all of our internal organs, But basically, what insulin does is the sugar you take in, no, yung whether it's pure sugar or from carbs or whatever, no, that you take in, ang gagawin ng insulin na yan is it will get the sugar and put it inside the cell, no, na kailangan ng energy, no. So because our cells get so much of our energy from glucose or sugar, no. So you take sugar, the insulin that's produced in your pancreas will get the sugar and put it into your brain, di ba? Kasi very very matakaw ang brain natin sa oxygen and nutrients. Then it'll take also some of the sugar, put it in the liver. Kung saan kailangan, doon talaga ilalagay ang Problema minsan is punong-puno na ang mga cells natin kasi sobra na ang sugar. Kain pa tayo ng sugar, di ba? So tumataas ang level ng sugar. Every time your body smells sugar, ito si insulin, no, lalabas yan para kunin at wala nang space in the mga iba't ibang cells. Wala na, no? Punong-puno na ang bodega ng sugar. And yet pumapasok pa, tuloy-tuloy ang pasok ng That's why the sugar will end up umiikot-ikot lang yan sa blood natin. That's why when you take a fasting blood sugar, di ba? Ang testing ng to test the blood, you'll see na bantas ng sugar, no? Bakit nasa dugo at wala sa loob ng cells natin, no? That's when you start getting diabetes or type 2 diabetes, no? Okay. So whenever there's sugar, ito na si insulin, no? So when you take too much sugar in a constant and regular basis, yung insulin will just keep on coming, no? And there will come a point, no? They call it a negative feedback mechanism, no? There will come a point na masasanay na masyado yung or hindi lang masasanay, parang insulin production will give up na. It'll say, sobra na to, no? So it stops, body stops manufacturing, or the cells start resisting, no, the effect of insulin. No? That's why they call it insulin resistance. No, may insulin na pero parang tamad na eh. Wala nang wala nang punta ng ang sugar, no. So the increase of sugar in your body, no, na hindi na nagre-react sa insulin kasi there's nowhere to go really, no, except in your blood. It starts damaging, no. Sugar kasi is inflammatory, meaning once there's too much sugar in one area, no, namamaga ang inflammation is maga, no. So the cells, no, in our organs start getting injured, no. That's why nga you have diabetes, no? You know Alzheimer's, no, yung they're calling it now type 3 diabetes, no? Because many times it's the effect of sugar on the brain, no, on the blood vessels. Yung blood vessel, no, is parang pipe yan, no, na kapag may sugar doon, yung inside lining ng blood vessel namamaga. Okay? So kapag namaga yan, lumilit ang ang daanan ng dugo, no? That's why it affects the brain. You'll see that people with diabetes, their eyesight is bad. Okay? Why? Because the eye has very small blood vessels, no? So maliit na yung blood vessel, lumiit pa lalo dahil sa pagmamaga ng ng blood vessels due to sugar, no? So I noticed that in many there was one time I was playing golf, no? And with one person, 1 week, next week, ayan, inimbita na naman ako. By the same person. This time we were in the same course. He goes, parang hindi ko nakikita yung I said, last week lang nandito tayo walang problem, no? But now, no? Now you cannot see, no? Parang ang bilis ng So I told him to have his blood sugar tested, and true enough, he was diabetic. No? He didn't know he was diabetic. But diabetes is easy to cure. Okay? Diabetes type 2, all you have to do is stop that sugar intake of yours, no? And it will be cured. No? You don't have to go through all the necessary or the mga imbentong gamot para sa diabetes na it'll just keep you it'll keep your blood sugar normal, no, but you're not treated, no. By the time you die in your life, your blood sugar nga was controlled, but you were still the diabetic, no. But in actuality, it's very sorry, but it's very easy to take out diabetes, no? You just have to understand, no, what you should do, no? Things to eat, things not to eat, and a change of lifestyle. Okay? So, this insulin resistance is because of too much sugar. Okay? If you want to control it, no? Itong barley natin, walang sugar yan, no? Stevia ang ang laman yan. Okay? So you can even take so much of this, of that, no, to help in losing weight, no, and yet keep your even if it gives you energy, but it keeps your blood sugar very low. Okay? When you have insulin resistance, you start gaining weight. Okay? You start gaining weight. And how do you know that you're starting to have insulin resistance? You can tell by, many times by the neck. No? It gets brownish. Diba? That's a line, tapos nagiging brown or darker colored. Tapos may lumalabas ng mga guhit. And warts. Warts. Oh, then you know there's ano. That's why if you know what you're looking at, you can see somebody and know na itong tao may diabetes, even if uh, he or she doesn't tell you. You can also look at the skin in the feet, no? If it gets shiny, no? Darkish color also pero kind of shiny, yan, may din yan. I was invited to a friend's place at one time, and ginamit ko yung banyo niya, and nakita ko around the toilet bowl, may mga langgam, no? So I said, okay. So I went back to him. No? I said, hey, diabetes ka ba? He goes, wala. I said, talaga? Wala. Ba't daming ants in your bathroom? No? He goes, oo nga, ba't parating may ants sa banyo? I said, you check your urine. He checked it. Of course, he was diabetic. Di ba? So it's not the end of the world. As I said, it's easy to treat diabetes. It just takes discipline, no? And a little understanding. Okay. So to lose weight, you can think of this input-output, okay? To guide you, no? You can think of insulin resistance, which is all about eating too much sugar. Now, it doesn't have to be sugar, asukal, no? It can be too much carbs, no? Because carbs are broken down into glucose, no? Into sugar. And, yeah. Okay? So, if I were to look at this barley of ours, no? It helps in weight management. No? It is a good partner when it comes to weight management. Why? Because it can cover anything you look at here. Even this, I'll put another one here. It will still be controlled by our barley, no? Because our barley has lots of vitamins and it uses stevia. Now, the last of the three in one, okay, is what we know as intestines. Okay, ang intestines is large and at the small and large intestine. No, this is where our food is absorbed. No, in the small and large intestine, mainly in the large intestine, but there is also in the distal part of the small intestine may absorption din doon. The large intestine is called our bowels. No? Okay. Actually, both are but this is the large intestine, no? Or otherwise also known as our gut. Okay. I talked about this many times before, no, in this venue about the gut. No? The gut, which is the large intestine, carries or has billions, or if I'm not mistaken, trillions of bacteria. Okay, there's good bacteria, there's bad bacteria. Okay. If your gut has too much more bad bacteria than good bacteria, you won't be healthy. Okay, your immune system will be down. For those who haven't heard my usual question or cuento is when you ask a doctor, no, or anybody, no, when we talk about the respiratory system, what organs do we talk about? Which of the organs are we talking about? Respiratory organs, lung. Yeah. When we talk about the cardiovascular, heart. Yeah. When we talk about the renal, kidney. When we talk about the immune system, what do we talk about? Which organ? The gut. Immune system. Huh? About 80% of our immune system is controlled by, you can say the gut, but it's actually controlled by the bacteria in our gut. Okay? So when you're craving for ice cream, di ba? Or cake, or leche flan, no? Do you know that it's not you, the person who's actually craving for it, but it's the bad bacteria in your gut that's saying, feed me ice cream, di ba? I want to multiply, I want to get more, no? Feed me this, feed me that. So you'll see that it's this bad bacteria that actually makes you unhealthy, okay? Or makes you sick, or gives you a bad lifestyle, no? Because of choices. In Chinese medicine, the gut controls the brain. No? Of course, if you tell that to a doctor from here, they'll say, anong sinasabi mo? Gut controls the brain. But that's how it is, talaga, no? And I think the Chinese are correct, no? The gut controls the brain. So, there are good bacteria as well, no? And it's a type na, when your bacteria are more good than bad, whenever you eat something not healthy, your body will reject it. No? It'll say, wag yan. No? You won't get the gana to eat it because it's the good bacteria that's telling your body na, telling you na wag mong kainin yan. Diba? Hindi okay yan. Kumain ka ng vegetable. Diba? So when you're looking for these good foods, no? Whole foods like vegetables, it's your bacteria that's telling you that. No? Is there a way to control it? Yes. No? We can control it. By the choice of food we have. No? So we have good and bad bacteria. Okay? Here, in the third N. Bad bacteria and good bacteria. What foods do the bad bacteria like? Processed foods. Why? Because when you process something, no, any food, it's put into a very simple form. It's so simple that once you take it in, you will absorb it kagad. No? So, you can take in bread, pasta, diba? Bread, pasta, even rice actually, no? But rice a little better, pero still, no? Kasi rice not really processed that much, but bread is processed, pasta is processed. Rice, although it's carbs, it's not as bad as okay? The good bacteria is what we call thrives with what they call whole foods. Plain, natural food. Okay? That's what Ana wants to eat. Why? Because it has a complex structure of food, of molecules. Okay? So, when you eat, let's say, 1 pound of this, to process that 1 pound, for your body to process it, madali lang no? It's so simple. Siguro, if you take 1 pound of this, eat 1 pound of that, you'll get half pound. You need half pound to process this. Parang ganon. If you eat 1 pound of this, you might need 10 pounds to process it. In short, your body is going to give out 10 pounds or 10 units to get one. Just to get one. Because a complex carb, no, let's say a carbohydrate, has many chains. Di ba? I don't know if you know, di ba, ganyan ang mga ang mga, then there's all these OH and all the C and the complex, the longer it is, no, the longer the carb, the more complex it is, no? And every time you ingest something with a long chain, every time you cut, you need energy to cut it down, no? To make it simple to absorb, you need to cut so many, so now you're using energy You're using your energy to even just digest the food. Whereas this, ito, ganyan lang yan eh. No? One lang yan. Wala nang correction yan. That's why it's called simple. No? Because as soon as you take it, pasok agad ng ano. You actually don't need much energy. Diba? So you can actually be eating whole foods and losing weight. Okay? Because you need all the energy to cut all of the ano. Okay? So, if you make a choice of food, you go for whole foods. Diba? There's a saying na anything you buy in the supermarket is not good. Diba? No, actually they say 80%. Anything in a box is not good. No, that means it was processed na. No? And nowadays, because things are really it's not honest anymore, diba? So even when they advertise food or like chicken, they go no chemicals used, no antibiotic, free range and all, no. Sometimes you cannot even believe it, no. So that the most ideal talaga is if you can raise them yourself or make sure talaga that the food you're getting is natural, okay? It's natural and real, not processed. What's nice also with natural foods is as soon as, let's say, vegetables, if it's fresh vegetables, ang enzymes nandun pa eh, no? But if you buy vegetables and keep it in your fridge for a long time, no, the vitamins will go down. But what's nice with this, the reason why this is good for the good bacteria is this has lots of fiber. The process of taking out, no, or processed foods, the making of processed foods is taking out the fiber. Now, when you take out the fiber, that's processed food. When you retain the fiber, no, that's called whole food. Again, ang barley natin is fiber. Okay? That is fiber. So, if you eat fiber, no, this feeds. Barley is what you call a probiotic, prebiotic. No, it feeds the probiotic. A probiotic is the good bacteria. Okay, that's why like Yakult, di ba? Dahil yan ang popular na ano eh, no? That's live bacteria. Bacteria talaga yan, no? But it's good bacteria. That's why it's called a probiotic. Okay, and what does it need to grow and to multiply? It needs fiber. Ito yung food ng good bacteria. No? So the food, or to increase the amount of probiotics in your body, you have to take prebiotics. Okay? Because that's what will feed the probiotic. And our Sante Barley is, I would think it's the best prebiotic that you can find. No? I don't know if any other that's easier to take than that. Okay? So barley again will help increase the good bacteria in your body, no? And the good bacteria in your body will give you energy, no? When you have energy, or when your cells produce energy, you lose weight. Well, because you're parang kotse yan eh, no? When kapag on ang sasakyan and you're using the fluid, the gasoline, the fuel, no? That it's producing energy. You can use it to go anywhere. Same thing with the good bacteria. No, they help produce more energy in your body. Okay, and it controls from your mind to your skin to your blood. No, general. It's like a general tonic. Okay, so the three reasons why or how you can actually lose weight, no? It's all supported by Sante Barley. Okay? may bonus. May bonus. Okay? So this is the 3. That's the in, okay? Input, insulin, intestines. That 1 here is a bonus. What do you think? What do you think? Start guessing. Intermittent fasting. Okay. Intermittent fasting helps lose weight. No? 16 hours, nothing. Diba? Too big, black coffee. No? It will make your body, it will tell your body na, oo, wala nang no? Wala nang energy na pumapasok. No? So they have to make their own energy. And to make your own energy, you have to lose energy. So they will lose energy, you will lose energy. No? And instead of, okay, so you're fasting for 16 hours. Let's say you're active in the day. Instead of getting your energy from the cake that you ate in the morning, di ba? Ganyan, and you don't eat cake, let's say, in the morning, or even pancakes or bread, a sandwich or whatever, imbes na galing dun yung yung energy mo for the day, you ate nothing. No, you're fasting. So, but your body needs the energy. So the body will get the energy from the fat that is stored. No? With women, many times it's stored in the hip. Di ba? Now with men, dito yan. No? And then the different combinations of no? So whenever you fast, your body will get the fat from your body. No? From wherever. No? And use it and make it, that's a glycogen. Eh. It'll make it into glucose to produce, The reason why we store fat, no, is in the olden times, no, food wasn't very secure, no. Hindi, you can't find it everywhere. You have to hunt for it or you have to gather, diba? You either go hunting or you pick fruits or vegetables or whatever, no. So sometimes there's food, sometimes there's no food. No? That's why whatever extra food you eat ends up in fat. No? Fat is good, okay, because it can help many things, including hormones. It makes hormones, but it can help you live. No? In the colder climates, where there's snow, there are times when there's really no food, no, and people people end up for many weeks without food, no? So they store food. The bears hibernate, diba? So when they go into hibernation, no, they sleep for a long time talaga and let the winter pass. Now, by the time they wake up, payat na sila, pero buhay. No? Why? Ginamit yung fat nila. So fat is okay, di ba? It's not really all that bad, but excess fat can be bad, no? It can disrupt hormones and all, no? So I'll go back to intermittent fasting. Tama bang spelling? Intermittent fasting, okay? Intermittent fasting is not is starving your body a little bit, di ba? Starving your body para your body will get its energy from whatever is stored inside. Diba? It's also good for cancer. Okay? It's also good for cancer. Cancer like sugar. No? Yung PET scan nga, keep on saying, to look for sugar, you inject the patient with glucose, no? Or with a dye. Diba? And you trace it, you go look for it, no? Saan pumunta yung sugar na yan, di ba? Kapag pumunta sa brain, brain cancer, di ba? Or nagkumpul sa liver, liver cancer, no? Kasi yung cancer cell matakaw sa sugar, no? So before it goes to any other cell, kukunin ng cancer yan, no? So what you do now is don't take any sugar, di ba? You fast or you go into a keto diet, a diet na walang sugar, na gugutumin yung yung mga cancer cells, di ba? Now they have no sugar to use, they will die. So the keto diet and fasting is used very often for people with cancer. No, it's healthy. It will kill the bad cells. Okay, so here we are. The only 3-in-1 that is good. Okay, try not to take 3-in-1. Okay, because of the sugar, di ba? And the creamer. Okay, guys, like this. You don't have to be very harsh with yourself in life, di ba? If you have to take it once in a while, take it, di ba? Take it. If you're traveling and you cannot carry a bottle of coffee, carry 3-in-1. Or, of course, we have Boost and Fusion, di ba? Oh, yeah, that's good stuff. There's no sugar there, no? I take that every day except today, no? Because today I'm on a fast. So don't be too harsh on yourself, okay? If for one, because if you take 1 3-in-1 will you die the next day? Hindi naman eh, di ba? Oh, but don't take it on a regular basis, okay? Or don't make it accumulate in your body. So, okay? So, here I am, the only 3-in-1 that's good. We're talking about inches, okay? Not weight in general. No? Inches. Much of it depends on, think about it, the input and output. No? What you take in and what you... So, if you eat one bandehado of pansit, no? Okay lang yan. Eh, di mag-marathon ka ng 10 beses, di ba? Okay, di ba? So that's where this input and output comes out. No? But if you won't do a marathon, wag kang kumain ng masyadong marami, di ba? Eat according to what your activity will be, no? Insulin resistance, this is regarding sugar lang talaga, no? I watched a YouTube show yesterday, no? Podcast ang tawag, and they interviewed a cancer specialist, and the question was, if there's one food that you have to make your patients keep away from, cancer specialist, what is that food? And he goes, sugar. No? Keep away from sugar. I never tell my patients to keep away from sugar. I tell them to minimize sugar. Kasi we're Pilipino eh. Yung spaghetti natin matamis eh. Di ba? Parang iba eh. Kanin. Kami with my wife, siyempre, Filipino, we eat white rice, di ba? At one time, we were into brown rice, red rice. Eh, may nakita kong rice cooker na it takes out 35% of the starch. No? That's the one. Now we can eat white rice, di ba? But it's healthier now because much of the carbs are the starch. Tanggal yan. No? So there is such a thing as a healthy rice cooker. Okay? Okay, sugar. So keep away from sugar. Minimize sugar. Okay? Who has the habit of after every meal, kailangan may dessert na matamis? Wala kayong naroon. Oh, my mother-in-law is like that eh. No? Oh, dapat after every meal, may matamis. No? Then I heard, pati pag uminom siya ng gamot, kailangan may matamis din. Na it's funny, pero it's a habit brought to us ata by the Spaniards. No? Pero it's not a very good habit. Okay, and then you think about the intestines or the bowels, no? Because the bowels or the gut is where the bad and the good bacteria are, no? You want to feed the bad bacteria, eat processed foods. No? Then you get more bad bacteria, and you'll be more sickly, di ba? You want to feed the good bacteria, you eat whole foods. Okay? With complex, structures so that you can be healthier. Okay? And all of this, again, to recount, all of this is supported by our barley. Imagine, just that thing. Okay? Ang bonus ay ang intermittent if you really want to lose weight. No? Okay, that's my lecture for the night. And if you have any... Oh, late! If you have any question, no? Or any... Kahit hindi tungkol sa weight loss, di ba? Or weight management. Yes, sir.
May question lang po.
Yeah.
Para po dun sa mga iniinom na maintenance medicine,
Yes, yeah.
hypertension,
Yeah. Yeah.
meron po bang isa na?
Oh, yeah. Oo.
And then, I have 3 questions.
Okay. Ano, okay na tayo sa una?
Sa una, yun po yung question.
Sige. Yeah. Pwede.
Second thing is, yung barley ba is, sabi niyo kasi skunti,
Yes.
so mataas ba yung content ng vitamin C na po?
Yeah, but you see, vitamin C is found in almost all fruits and vegetables, no? And when you say mataas, really depends, no? Is there vitamin C? Yes, there is vitamin C, no? Yeah. But like that, no? Me, I like to take very high vitamin C, no?
And my third question is, since you said na yung fats naman is okay,
Yeah.
you advise yung keto diet.
Keto? Yeah. Oh, keto diet is good, no? But it's hard to use the keto diet for your whole life, di ba? Use it for a specific purpose, no? If you want to lose weight, yeah, then you go keto. But you try doing keto for 1 year or even 6 months, mahirap yan, di ba? Yeah. Then you can stop, eat normal again, and then go back to keto. You know, there are only 3 kinds of foods. Fat, carbohydrates, and protein. Okay? You have to have all of that. Okay? That's you know what fats do? Ito na naman ako with statins. Kakainis talaga. Are you taking statins or something? No. Mga ano? Statins will bring down your fat or your cholesterol. Okay? But cholesterol is the main ingredient for our hormones. Okay? So you bring down your cholesterol, you bring down hormone production. Okay? Yeah. Like that. Okay? True. You take statin, talagang bababa ang cholesterol. No? The question now is, why do you want to bring down your cholesterol? Because before, we were taught, doctors were taught na high cholesterol will lead to heart disease. Since 2009, that was debunked na. Hindi. Doesn't. Okay? 2015, it came out. CDC, Center for Disease Control. Verbatim. Cholesterol is no longer a food of concern. Meaning, wala na. Wag na kayong matakot sa cholesterol. No? The only time you give statins now is if you had a bypass, di ba? Or na-heart attack ka na, or yan. Pwede yan. No? Pero kung wala pa, no? Don't. That's the reason why people have so much Alzheimer's now, di ba? Dati walang Alzheimer na yan, di ba? Dementia, Alzheimer's. Why? Because of statins. Okay? You bring down the cholesterol, hormones is what runs your brain. Hormones is what runs your body, actually. No? So, your hormones in the brain go down. You become forgetful, no? Ulyanin, talagang I saw my father, no? Yung tatay ko, gano'n na. Ano yung gamot ngayon sa Alzheimer's? Virgin coconut oil. Hindi ba fat yan? Di ba? Binalik ang fat na kinuha ng statin. Okay? Then they go, yan ang gamot. Ikaw ang ikaw ang kumuha ng cholesterol ko, tapos ngayon, give it back to me, ikaw pang bida na di ba? So, statins is not the right, honest mistake yan sa medical field. Okay, it's an honest mistake. Because we thought that was it, no? But there was always this fight whether it's true or not. Kaya in 2004, a study was done in Harvard, no? 5-year longitudinal study. 2009 came out with a result, a conclusive result na cholesterol does not lead to heart disease. Okay? Ang nakita nila is statins lead to Alzheimer's disease. No? Kaya slow down na naman ang statins. Okay? That's 3 questions lang, ano? Baka may pang-apat ka. Anybody else with question? I don't want to ask my wife. She'll ask me so many questions. She knows more than me, actually. Yes.
Question lang po, kasi nagpa-practice po ako ng local and intermittent fasting for more than a year.
Aha.
Ano ko lang, sir, meron po ba siyang negative side effect? So, if I'll be doing it all alone.
Depende. Look at you. Are you fat? No. No. Okay? But people in the West won't like your They'll say, ay nako, napakapayat to. Di ba? Hindi ko type. Okay? So if there's a bad side effect, maybe it's because you're not fat, no? In other countries, they like their women plump, di ba? And ganyan, big and otherwise, I don't see anything that's I don't see any problem. Are you sickly? No. No. No.
May issue lang po before, sir. Kaya,
Is what?
I opted to try intermittent fasting.
Yeah. What was your issue?
Breast nodules.
Breast nodules. Okay. Okay. But how are they now? They're okay naman. Yeah. Oh. Just because you have breast nodules doesn't mean it's cancer or no. There are some women with what they call lumpy or fibrous breasts. No? That it's natural. It's part of the And there's some the breasts are not very fibrous. No. So the important thing is you examine yourself on a regular basis, and if there's something new, no, wala to dati no, ganyan. But nandyan ngayon, no. But that still doesn't mean anything. You still have to track that, no. Baka mamaya on a certain day of your cycle, parating lumalabas yan. Can be, no? The woman kasi reacts to so many hormones. That's the reason why women are so complicated. Di ba? That's the reason why I tell my friends, my male friends, na if your wife or your girlfriend changes her mind like that, sige lang, no? Bigay mo sa kanila kasi they can't control many things, no? Many hormones. Yung mga lalaki, boring. Okay? Because our hormones are ganyan lang talaga, no? Boring. That's why you see in couples, it's the woman that's, more animated. The guy is just there watching TV. Di ba? Oh. Talaga. Ganyan lang yan. No? So the woman reacts more to That's why the woman needs more of the cholesterol, no, than the man. No? So maybe that's the reason why in the Victorian era, no, they like women big. Maybe it's because of that cholesterol, no. They end up getting more children, diba? And all that stuff. Now nga we have a big issue about getting pregnant, no. Many of our patients in the clinic, talagang they can't even get one baby, no. They can't make it's because of the foods, inflammatory foods, no. That's it. Okay. It's not very technical, pero I hope it helped. Did it help you? This, you get the 3, no? So just think of 3 in 1, okay? 3 in 1. Input, insulin, intestines. Okay? And then, bonus, intermittent fasting. Okay? Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.